Howdy, folks. Tiffany here.
Welcome to my quilting life. Sorry, I know I'm weird, right? Alrighty. So today is Sunday, where we're not going to sew this Sunday because usually we do, but this time we're going to look at quilts or buy quilts, whatever you want to do. Look at them, buy them. That's totally up to you. All right, let me see who's all here real quick. Okay, let's see. We got Norma, Peggy, Irish Sail Lady, Linda, Granny Goose, Trula, Catherine, Tracy, Debbie, James, Polly, Rosalind, Joanna, Diana, Diane, and so many more. Wow, all 101 of you. Well, at least that's what it says here. There's plenty of you here. Oh, can't sit on my foot. Okay, that's not a good idea. No, I'm using this chair because this chair rolls better. Anyways, so welcome. Today we're going to do a Destash. I'm calling it Black Sunday because, well, I know they have Black Friday and Cyber Monday, but technically there's nothing for the rest of the days of the week, is there? So we just call it Black Sunday. So it's my Black Friday on a Sunday before Thanksgiving because, well, if I do it after, then I'll be too busy and I won't have time. So we're going to do it today. Okay, so the goal is for you guys to see quilts that I have. Some of them I've had in my stash for a really long time. The goal is to get rid of some of them. You don't have to buy. There's no purchase necessary. But today's purchases all go towards getting me a new camera. Finally, we're going to get a new camera. So whatever sells today goes towards the new camera. Let's just say it's quite pricey. So hopefully you guys are in the mood for buying. Because I'm in the mood for selling because I need room for more quilts. Anyways, so this is how it goes. If you're within the United States, shipping is free. Outside of the United States, you have to pay your shipping. But if you're in the United States, it's free. I will tell you the name of the quilt, or the name, the size, whatever. Every quilt has a letter number combination. It always has, always will. So it'd be like this one is Q something or other. We'll just say Q3 for now because I don't actually know what it is, but it'll have a number and then it'll have the name. I'll tell you the name and I'll tell you how big it is. I'm going to say 99% of these quilts have cotton in them, 100% cotton batting. They're all made by me except for one quilt. There's only one quilt in here that I didn't make it. I bought the top, but that might or might not get shown. But I did quilt it and put it back on it and so on and bind it and all that other stuff. But yeah, I'll tell you a price, but today's prices are going to get slashed big times. I'll tell you what the price was because if you go back to the previous video, that's what the price would have been. I'll tell you what it was and I'll tell you the new price that I'm giving you for my wonderful Black Sunday. So that's about how it works. And then once you choose, so I'll say the number letter combo. If you want it, you say I want and then Q14 or I want, it's B for baby, which we don't have any baby quilts, and then L for lap, Q for queen, T for twin, F for full, and we don't have any king size, but if we did, it was a K.
We do have king size, it's just not put out today.
Yeah, I do have a king size, which is on Etsy. If you need to see still photos, what's on Etsy is what's on Etsy, so you can just type an exclamation Etsy, take that link over to Etsy and see still photos of some of the stuff, but not all of these quilts are on there, just letting you know. All right, and then if you say I want Q whatever, then you send an email over to tiffanysquiltinglife@yahoo.com. Tell Scott he will get you whatever, and we take payment by PayPal, which has a fee, so you'll end up with the up fee from PayPal. And then Zelle is free and Venmo is free between friends and family, which you guys are my friends. So that's how that works. Anyway, so, and then again, free shipping within the United States. But sorry if you're outside the United States, the shipping is usually astronomical. So some people in Canada ship to United States addresses and then they come into America and pick up their, items because it's, their friend on the other side of the border, that kind of deal. Anyways, that's how that works. So I'm going to tell you what they are, the price, the size, everything, and then we will just start hanging them. We have a lot of quilts to get through, so let's get started. Ugh, there we go. sliding out of the way because I'm so awesome. Okay. All right, so this first one that is hanging up, and I will bring you close to see it in just a minute. This one is F2, F like full, F2. It's called Continuum Friendship. It is 71 by 88 inches. It was 450. Now it is 375. That's $75 off, my friends. So again, F2 Continuum Friendship, 71 by 88. It was 450, but we're now taking it down to 375. I got to make sure I write these numbers down that I'm giving you guys. All right, so let's go take a closer look at this. This one is kind of more on the heavy side of quilting, but it's not stiff, if that's what you're curious about. So this one is quilted with spirals. The pattern was called Continuum, but I added the friendship stars because I didn't want anything to go to waste. So I used the rest of the fabric to make all these wonderful friendship stars. The sun is shining in, so it's not stains, and it actually shows you the more vibrancy of the color because, natural sunlight gives the best color possible. So there it is. It is quilted in white thread. I did not quilt in the Continuum part or in the friendship stars, just around the star. And there that is. So beautiful, so beautiful. All right, so let's back this up. We're going to turn it around to the back side. While he gets that situated, I am going to tell you what it is again. It is F2 Continuum Friendship. It's 71 inches by 88 inches and is now 375. All right, so the back is this fabric, but you can see mainly the quilting, as you can see from the camera. The quilting is very showable on the back because I used white thread. So you can see all my mess ups because that's how it works. I really, really am sloppy with stitch in a ditch. That's the only reason why it looks like it looks like. It looks like that because it's white on red. Well, it's a red and dark red combination. Here is the tag for it. Don't mind my little sticker. That's how we know how big something is and the name of it if it doesn't have a thing. But that's my tag on it. And this was made in July of 2024. Well, it was made before that, but it was quilted in July of 2024. Any date that's on a quilt is from when I quilted it, not from when I made it. Unless I quilted it right after I made it. But that's just the finishing date is what I call it. All right, on to the next. We're going to try to do the bigger quilts first, but it doesn't always work out that way.
Scrapalicious.
Yeah, like this. It goes up and down. You guys remember when I made all those scrap quilts? Well, here's one of them. Let me find it on my little paper. It's on the first paper. Oh, yeah. I found it right here. Scrapalicious number 5, because I made 4 other Scrapalicious quilts. This one is Q1, Scrapalicious number 5. It is 80 by 86. Hold on, let me write this down. It was it was 250. Now we're going to make it 175. Wow, that's a big jump, So again, Q1, Scrapalicious number 5, 80 by 86. It was 250. We're taking it down to 175. Can you tell we want it out of our stash, my friends? All right, so let's take a closer look. I love how I quilted this one. This one I did the topographical quilting, which looks super awesome. All of my quilting is free motion quilted, no computers. This is all me, baby. So this one has got like 300 and something different, 340 different fabrics or something like that. It has a lot of different fabrics in it. It is quilted with, I think, gray, cool gray 3 thread. Oh, this and the previous one have 100% cotton in them. This one also has a scrappy binding, as you can see right here in the sun. You can see the shadowing of the quilting. It's topographical quilting. I would call this medium quilting, but you know, some people would say that's really heavy, but really it's not. In my world, it's not. As you can see, it's got tons and tons of different fabrics. It is very, very scrappy, and not just on the front either. All right, let's turn this baby around. As I said, Scrapalicious. The whole entire back is made from my homemade backing fabrics that I rolled up and made a video called my epic video. Again, I'm going to tell you what it is. It is Q1 Scrapalicious number 5. It is 80 inches by 86 inches. Was 250 and is now 175. All right, we'll take a closer look at the bazillion fabrics that are on the back. So you can see it's a little bit of all different everything. Some of them look like upside down, probably because the quilt is upside down. I don't know. They're just whatever way when I pieced all of them. Popsicles, mermaids, fishies, chickens, schoolhouse fabric, coding fabric, heartbeat fabric. I mean, you name it, this quilt has everything. And then here's the tag. It's just this. This one was finished in January of 2025. I pretty much quilted all of the ones that I did for the Scrapalicious quilts in the same time. So they were all finished in January. I probably made them in December and quilted them in January. All right, so it's reversible. You can have it on whatever side you want. One more time. That is Scrapalicious number 5, Q1 Scrapalicious number 5, 80 by 86, and is now $175. Oh, it even has mustache fabric on it. I totally didn't even see that when I was describing it. It's got all the fabrics.
It's got everything.
It's got all the fabrics. All right, next was a fan favorite for many, many times.
My mother even likes it. One of hers. Oh, is that the top?
Yep, it goes this direction.
It's my mother's favorite.
Yep,
too.
this is Scott's mom's favorite.
It's a queen size.
It's
A
queen.
big one.
This was one of my favorite patterns too. Just putting those geese in there. All right, let's see. Where's my little pen? I might find this on the chart. Okay. This is Q4. Q as queen. Q4. Geese Gone Wild. It is 87 inches by 88.5 inches. It's like literally right there. But it's almost completely square. We had it, where is it at? 550. Now we're going to take that down $100 off. We're going to do 450. 450. So Q4 Geese Gone Wild, 87 by 88.5. It was 550. We're taking this beast down to 450. So $100 savings plus free shipping. That's a steal. I'm not a good saleswoman, am I? So this one's purples and pinks, as you can tell. No, it's not ruined. That's just the sun coming in right there. All right, let's take a closer look. This one is quilting done in the color, I forgot. Oh, it's one of my purple shades. I forgot, but anyway, it looks just like the purples, as you can see. Why can't that word come to me? I don't know, it's one of my purple colors. This quilt does have glitter fabric in it. If you rub on it, I don't see any glitter on my hands, so it's not the kind that comes off. It's the kind that's stuck on. The binding is also, look at this. It picked up a giant thing of thread.
Yeah, yeah, that's thread from it.
Yep, that's thread from this quilt.
Crazy.
It has pieced binding, which are the leftovers from making the quilt. There is a video. There's usually a video for almost every quilt that I show you. These geese have gone wild. Geese gone wild. All right, we're going to flip it around. Stay. Sorry that the camera moved so much, but, you know, we're hoping to get a new one.
If we sell any.
We're hoping to get a new one. And maybe the stabilization will be 10 times better. Although my stabilization won't be. Because I still shake it and wiggle and squirm. All right, one more time while the back is being seen. It is Q4, Geese Gone Wild. It is 87 inches by 88 and a half, and it is now $450.
It's Tiffany's Black Friday gift. It's a new camera.
Yeah, my Black Friday gift will be a new camera. Woohoo! All right, so you can see the purple thread on the back, and it's a gray on gray. It's a dark gray, light gray, which like looks perfect. Oh, the thread color is Wisteria. I knew I couldn't think of the name of it, just like right there on the spot. Johnny on the spot. Sometimes I can't think about it. And there is my lovely tag. It was completed in April of 2024. So you can tell it's been in the closet for quite some time. And these have not had Thumper on them. Just letting you know, Thumper is not near my quilts. They all stay in the room that he is not allowed in. I am.
You're taking it down yourself. You're supposed to have me do that so you don't hurt yourself.
All right, what's next?
What is this?
That one is cabin,
Okay.
fall cabin.
Ooh, I like this one.
Okay,
My
this is the
kinda
one
colors.
that I did not piece the top.
Country colors.
I bought the top. No, this is the top right here.
No, it's not the tag right
The
there.
tag is always in the bottom corner down there.
Oh, never mind. I lost the tag. I thought that was the tag of this board.
So I bought this top and then added a back, some binding, and quilted it up. It's definitely a country style fall themed quilt.
Yes.
All right, where is it on this? Oh no, I gotta find it somewhere on here. What is it called again? Oh, where it is, right there, fall cabin. Whew, I can't see. So it's F3, right? You have that crossed out on there for some reason. F3. Okay, it's F3, fall cabin. It is 86 by 86. We're going to take it from 400 down to, let's do 300. We'll take $100 off of this. So it's F3, fall cabin. It is 86 inches square. It was 400. It is now $300. All right. This is a log cabin block. Obviously, I didn't piece it, but you know, that's how it goes. But I did pay for it. Okay. My quilting is like a little curl feather thing. Let me grab some sunlight. In the sunlight areas, you can see the quilting. So that's what the quilting is, as the sun shows it all. And it is browns and creams and greens. and taupe and tan. I would call this medium quilting again, but that's my own thinking on how heavy quilting is or not. What I call light quilting is like, you know, just straight stitches across the quilt, maybe 10. This is medium for me.
It looks good. I really like these little beauty whackers.
I don't even know.
What are they?
A loop feather drop. I call them a feather drop because it looks like a teardrop, but it also is the start of what a feather looks like. So I just call them feather drops.
They're doodles.
The binding is the brown that's on the DAC, which we're going to turn it to as soon as I get my booty over there.
They're doodles.
All right, let me remind you what it is again. If I can find it on the paper. It's like literally all by itself in this little lonesome area. F3 fall cabin. It is 86 by 86. It was $400 and we took it down to $300. And there's a nice lovely brown on the back. I don't like brown, but this brown is good. This is an okay brown. It doesn't look like a puke brown or anything, you know.
Really good with it.
This is a good brown. So you can see the quilting. The quilting thread color is chestnut. Notice how I know these things. Like, I'm really good at remembering that kind of stuff. All right, and there's the tag. It does say it's pieced by unknown and quilted by me. So this is so far the one that's been in the closet the longest. This so far. We haven't gotten to the rest of the quilts, but this is an October of 2023 finish. All right, we are ready for the next.
Okay.
Thank you for that, Mr. Iron Man.
You are welcome. My lovely wife. Big plate.
Oh, the next one is one of my faves because it's such bright colors.
There's a tag, so that would be a bottom. If I can find the top.
The plates go up and down like this. Yep. I love this one. It's so
Oh, you're
bright
welcome.
and cheery.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Now I gotta find it on the paper.
On the front page.
It's front. Oh, right there. It's the first one. All right. This one is F1. F as in full. F1. The cake plate. 81.5 by 95.5. Actually, that's queen, pretty much. Honestly, that would fit on a queen. So it's queen or full, whatever you want it to be. F1. The cake plate. 81.5, 95.5. Okay, it was $400. I'm looking at it. We could take this down 100. We're going to take this down to $300. This is one of Tiffany's faves from making it on I think a live. Did I do this on a live stream? No, I think I filmed the video. Anyway, I made it with a plate from the kitchen, the cake plate. All right, so F1, the cake plate, 81.5 by 95.5. It could fit a queen size. It was $400. It is now $300. This one is quilted in the color mint thread. Scott actually chose the thread color for this one because sometimes he gets the lovely choice of what thread color on a quilt. This one is quilted with lots of different style flowers. So you can see there's all sorts of different style flowers on here. There's spinning flowers, spiky flowers, I don't even know, teardrop flowers maybe. So we got some roses. We got some like daisy style things. Some more spinnies. These remind me of that Whoville. What is that movie called with the little Horton Hears a Who? The little flowers that are in Horton Hears a Who. That's kind of where I got the idea from. Got some straight ones. We got some weird, funky looking ones. But I know how to quilt tons of different flowers, and I have fun with it too when I'm long arm quilting. Because not everything needs to look the same. Stupid thing. My camera holder is like messing up. It's not wanting to open and close. just want to come down a little. Oh, it's trying to tell me I turned the camera, but I did not. All right, such beautiful, vibrant fabrics. The funny thing is this line right here, I don't remember what it was, but this fabric didn't go with it, but it does. Look at that. It like perfectly matches it. All the colors. They like completely collide into one magical, fun, happy, bright as can be quilt.
Ready to flip it?
Yep, let's flip it. And it has a nice, fun, bright yellow on the back. Love it. It reminds me of laying out in the sun. Just bright yellow springtime. Again, this was F1, the cake plate. It's 81.5 by 95.5. It was 400, and now it is 300. Remember, it's all free motion quilting, no computers. It's all me, baby. On the back side, you can see the mint thread in person a lot better than on camera. The sun is going down, so the lighting is going to change. So let it focus. You can see the wrinkles from it folding up. I had it folded on the bias this time, but guess what? It still leaves marks no matter how I fold these darn quilts. If I had a bed, I can just lay them all on the bed. I would too. I would just stack them all on a bed, nice and flat.
We had a spare bed.
I mean, if I had a spare bed. We only have one bed in this house because I don't have a spare room. Here is the tag. The writing is a little smaller on this one in the mint color. So it looks tinier, but this one is from 2023. This is from July. So now that makes this one the oldest one we're showing today. So it's been in that closet for a while. For 300, what was it? 300? Is that what I said?
Yes.
For $300, you can make it get out of my closet. Yep, that's what I said. $300. It can go in your closet instead. Or on your bed, because that's where it's supposed to go. Yeah. What are we doing next? The fall one? Isn't that fall time, I think?
I'm not sure. It's got floweries on it.
Yeah, I think this one's fall time. I'm going to have to look on the tag, though, just to make sure. I almost remember the names of my quilts,
Almost.
but not every time. I do remember that this was
No,
done
that's it.
on a tutorial. Oh, this one's maple,
Maple
leaf.
leaf.
Okay. Fall.
It's going to be on the other paper.
Yep. All right, this one has custom quilting, like I literally put a different kind of quilting in the sections.
Yes, you spent a lot of time.
I spent a lot of time on this one. All right, what was it called again? Maple leaf? Maple leaf, maple leaf.
Yeah, maple leaf. Sorry.
Hold on, let me find it. Right here, F11. F11 maple leaf. It is 87 by 87, so that'll fit on a fuller queen. It won't have too much hangover on the end of the bed on a queen, but it will come up to your pillows at least. Let's see, it was 500. I'm going to look at it. I don't know. Let's take 100 off of it anyway. So we're going to make it 400. We're going to make it 400. All right, so F11 maple leaf, 87 by 87. It was 500. Now it is 400. That's a pretty awesome deal for a quilt with custom quilting. Look at that. It's a beautiful quilt too. I must admit, I don't like browns and greens, and especially mixed with blue, but this quilt, fabulous. This one is wonderful. So this one I spent the most time in this border. If you can kind of see, there it goes right there. See that border? I cross-hatched the whole border. So literally from here out is all cross-hatched all the way around. That's the part that takes the longest to do quilting wise. Then inside the square blocks of this, and then they have a spiral in the middle. And then they have the flower that comes out, or leaves, whatever you want to call it. All around the sashing is all these fun, I don't even know what to call them, but that's that. Every time you get to one of these, as you can see, we'll just put it right here so you can see, they curl in at the stem like that. And then the rest of the way curls all in one direction. Then obvious this one curls in a different direction. And then you get four together and it creates that lovely look in the quilting. And then inside the maple leaf blocks themselves, there's an echo that goes around it, and then a echo on the inside, just one big one. Like I said, this one took some time with the cross hatching for sure. And all this took time too. The spirals don't take me long because if you already seen me quilt before, I quilt fast. But in reality, I would call this medium quilting. The binding is in the prints. It is a nice, lovely stripe binding, just so that you can see. And this one was quilted in, what's that green color? Celery thread. That's the color it is, celery. Just in case anybody's ever curious. Yep. And again, it's got 100% cotton in it. Like I said, 99% of these quilts have 100% cotton in them. I don't know which one, if we even have it out here, the one that has 80/20 in it. But for the last 3 years, I've been using only cotton now. And no 80/20 unless the clients want it in their quilts.
Well, and Polly.
And
You have
Polly,
one
yeah.
client in town here that loves the Polly.
Yeah, I
'cause it
have
puffs.
one client in here, yeah. She loves Polly because of the puff.
Yeah, it puffs so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like,
Again, F11 maple leaf, 87 by 87. It was 500, but now it is 400. And again, that's free shipping in the United States. You guys love my Black Sunday prices? They're amazing.
they haven't seen them all yet. Wait till we get.
Oh, yeah. So this is the back. It's like a, hold on, let it load. Once it focuses, you can see it is a brown, like a light brown with a hint of, a creamish color, and then the tan, and then the tanner, creamy, leafy things. And you can kind of see the quilting in person on camera. You can't even really see. The front is what counts when it comes to the quilting. This one does have a nice tag. Let me bring the camera down to it. There's maple leaf. And this one is a February of this year. I said February. I said it funny twice in a row. February.
My mom said it weird.
I don't say it weird normally. It just came out that way. Oh, the next one. That one is Oopsie, I think. Yeah. Where is it at? It's somewhere on here. Okay, I found it.
Yeah. See.
All right.
See.
You can hang that one by yourself.
Huh?
You can hang that by yourself, right? Oops, wrong button.
Does it matter top, bottom?
Nope, that's good. Just like that.
Okay. Yes, I can easily hang it by myself. I just didn't know.
Okay, here we go. This one is the Oopsie quilt. Okay, L17 as in lap, L17. It's called Oopsie, or we just call it the Oopsie quilt because I meant to do something else and this is what happened out of it. All right, so 58.5 by 58.5. Oh, I didn't know this one was square. I thought this was more rectangle, but it's not. All right, we have it for 250. Let's knock a lot off of this one. We're going to take this from 250 to 125. That's $125 off. Let's get this thing out of here. L17, Oopsie, 58.5 by 58.5. Was 250, is now $125. Can't beat that. All right, this does have glitter on it. You guys know my hate for glitter fabric, but I mean, it doesn't affect the way the quilt keeps you warm because there's no glitter fabric on the back. It's not scratchy or anything. I mean, once it's washed, it should be just fine. It's never been washed. Oh, that's another thing about all my quilts. They've never been washed. The fabrics are not pre-washed, nor have the quilts been washed. So you might want to wash it in the I don't wash quilts because I want you guys to wash in your own soaps when you do wash your quilts. Because what if you're allergic to the soap we use? We use Gain or something like that. But I'm just saying, some people do not use specific soaps and then they get all itchy because of the soap, and you don't want that. So I'm just going to send it to you as is and you wash it on your own. I will send color catchers with the quilts that are purchased, though, just in case you don't have time to get down to the store and buy some yourself. So this one creates an illusion, which is pretty awesome. I love the look of that. Oops. Hit the camera, Tiffany. Maple Leaf one was Maple Leaf was F11. Sorry, Scott's writing stuff down. All right, again, this one is L17 Oopsie quilt. It's OOPSIE, Oopsie. 58.5 by 58.5. It was $250, is now $125. All right. Oh, he's already got it flipped around before I could even get to it. So this one has also the same as the previous quilt, actually, is backing because I bought a lot of it. Might as well use it up on all the quilts. It matches, right? So this one does have a meander. It is also in chestnut thread. This one is more of a light quilting in my world, but you might think it's medium. I don't know. It's still, this is what people worry about with heavy quilting. Hold on, let me hold this way about there so you can see. This is what people worry about. You see this? Very droopy. It moves around and it's not stiff. My quilts don't get stiff. So no matter how heavy I quilt them, I think it's because of the batting that I use. So they're very flowy. And once they're washed, they'll be even more flowy. Just so I thought I'd show you guys that. So, oh, and while we're here, this is the tag, so I don't have to bend down. It's just a hanging tag. And usually I sign the back of them for whoever gets them, you know, with a personalized, my actual signature. All right. What's the next one? Helix. Oh, this one is Oopsie. L17 Oopsie, 58.5 by 58.5. It was $250, is now $125. $125. I'm going to take a drink of water while he writes down on a piece of paper I don't know what. He's trying to keep track for us.
Purple.
Oh,
That one is
Helix, I think. Let me find it on the paper.
whatever's next is right here. This is my pot.
Okay.
How you file it?
He made a nice pile for me to see what's next. Okay, yeah, it's Helix. This one also is custom quilted.
Type in how to email.
How to email.
Explanation email.
Explanation email. Oops, I pressed the wrong button and closed my screen out. You just put the explanation mark and email, send. And there you go. It's going to pop up with what our email is.
So copy, paste that,
You can
email.
copy and paste it or just write it down because I don't think you can copy and paste from the chat.
Oh, okay, then never mind. Then
Yeah.
write it down.
Write it down. But it's just my channel's name with no apostrophe and no capital letters, all one word. Tiffany's Quilting Life at yahoo.com. All right, where are we at? Helix is L18. L as in lap, L18. It's called Helix, Helix, if you doesn't understand what I'm saying, just in case. Helix. It is 70 inches by 79 inches. I mean, it'll lay on a twin nicely. Let's see, this one's got fancy quilting on it too. I can't believe I'm gonna take 50 off of this one. So it was 400. We're gonna make this $350. 350 is the new price. So L18 Helix 70 by 79. It was 400. We took 50 off and made it 350. All right, so this one is quilted in light. Ouch! There was a light. Lilac thread. I just got banged in my head. lilac thread. This is me messing around. So sometimes I really enjoy messing around on quilts. The border is this really cool, because obviously the Helix is funny too. It has feathers and this cool whatever, I don't even know what to call that, just my up and down thing. And then it has a triple feather back and forth in this border, which the light is not, I can't hold, there it is right there. You can see it on this one. See, so it bumps the feather 3 times and then it curves another way and bumps it the opposite way. And then the second border is just dashing every so many inches.
Do you want this other light on now?
Oh yeah, turn the other light on now that it's getting dark. Please and thank you. And then this is just like this. So there's these wishbones all the way around the perimeter on the top and the bottom. The sides, however, have this really cool, funky, whatever. That's me playing around again, just having fun. And then the centers, which you cannot see, maybe let it focus. Once it focuses, you can see. So there's spirals in there. So they're the float on top of each other kind of spirals, though. So there's no gaps in it. So it's just me and my long arm playing around. That's all this is. And I enjoy it. This is what I enjoy doing. And then is the binding the same color as the backing? It is. Okay, so the binding is the same color as the backing fabric. Yep.
You really went all out. Well,
Yeah, I had fun quilting this one. Took me some time. Cross hatching and this double stitch around the border takes a while. One of those things. It just takes a minute to do. Put this a little higher so that they can see the actual tag when I show it.
okay.
All right, so you can kind of see the quilting on the back, only in the black section though. It's called my race stripe back. I do this a lot when I need whatever. So those are the borders. You can see now exactly what they look like from the back side. And then you can see the spirals from the spiral sections. It's about the best place to see the quilting is in this black area on the back. And then the tag is right here. This is from March of this year. Although I think I made it in 2024. All right. So I'm going to read it one more time. This was L18 Helix 70 by 79. It was 400. I knocked 50 off of it and made it 350. Next is the sunflower ones. Oh, we're going to hang them at the same time, or?
We can try. They're kind of big.
Oh, yeah, they are kind of big. Yeah, never mind. We'll just do one at a time. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's
kind of big.
the front has
Yeah, this is the bottom.
See?
There's the
Yeah,
tag.
that's you can tell because there's directional fabric in here.
Yeah. It's kind of big to hang too. What do you want?
It doesn't matter which way you really lay the quilt on you. Honestly, you're just keeping warm. But it is directional.
This one's the orange one.
All right, so this is the orange one. Let's see. L3, lap 3, L3. This is sunflower O, because this is for orange, because there's going to be a Y for yellow, but this is sunflower orange. It is 65.5 by 70 inches. All right, it was $300. Let's knock $100 off it and make it $200. But I'm going to tell you right now in advance, because the other one, oh, it was the same price. Okay, so the other one is right next to it. We're going to take that other one too, just in case, once you see it. And we're going to do $300 for both of them. So $200 each or $300 for both. Yeah, so this is that. Why am I doing that? I need the camera to show you the quilting.
You have to show them this one first.
So I did make this on my channel. Everyone asked why I put the big fabric in small pieces and the solid is there, because I wanted to show off a quilting motif. which is orange sunflowers in the color Blaze. That's the orange color that I use. And then in this section are just leaves. There's just leaves. They're not all symmetrical or equal. Okay. Yep, ready for the back.
You have to tell me.
And then I'll reread what it is real quick while you hang it.
You have to tell me.
This one is L3 Sunflower O because this is orange. 65.5 by 70 for $200. The back is a whole nother quilt. So the back is a scrap quilt made from my homemade scrap yardage. So many different flavored fabrics. Here we get kitty cats, coffee fabric, Mario Brothers, some polka dots, some crabs, words. We got cactus fabric, got some deer fabric in there. We got some, I don't even know what those are, storks, I think, in the birds. Got some food fabric, just a little bit of everything.
Beautiful.
Oh, and then a bunny that landed right here in the corner with a bunny, a hedgehog, and the butt of, I think that was a fox.
Yeah. Fox is behind.
The fox is behind. But it got the bunny in the corner.
That's cute.
Yeah. I thought it was going to get cut off when I first laid it on the long arm, and I was like, oh, no, it's not going to get cut off. All right, now that we did, that was L3 Sunflower O, 65.5 by 70 for $200.
See, now you got to show them this one, then you tell them the price for both.
It doesn't matter. Let's just hang it.
Oopsie. Does it matter top or bottom?
No, it really
Because the
doesn't,
tags-
honestly.
No, it's
Oh, the leaves. Yeah, because the leaves are right side up.
tags. I have the tag in my hand. Yeah, the leaves there.
The leaves are quilted right side up. That's how you know which one's the top. All right, this one is L2 Sunflower Y for yellow. It is 66 by 69, and we're dropping this one to 200 as well. But like I said, if you want both this one and the other one, 300 for both of them. That's if you want both of them. So $200 each or 300 for both. So there's that. You can see those yellow sunflowers just popping right out with my lovely sunflower quilting. So those are done in the color Daisy. I don't have a sunflower colored thread. I mean, there probably is one. I just don't have it. I do have the color Daisy, though. There's that. Oops.
That was our next one.
Next one fell on the floor.
You ready to turn it around?
Yep, ready to turn it around. Like I said, none of these quilts have been washed. They do have 100% cotton in them.
A little bit of everything on the back.
And
also.
this one also has a second quilt on the back. So technically you're getting 2 quilts for $200. Technically, if you get both of them, you're getting 4 quilts for $300 because you don't have to use the other side. So again, this is L2Y for yellow, 66 by 69, and it's $200. Or you can get both this one and the previous one for $300. And it's just a bunch of scraps. This one has a nice, lovely dolphin running through it with some fishies. It has some Route 66 fabrics. It has some Peter Pan fabrics. Of course, it only has Windy in there. We got all sorts of stuff here. Oh, we got some fish fabric down at the bottom. Some flowery fabric, some other flowery, some more flowery. This one has a lot more flowery and some more your Route 66 fabric, but a different colorway. Got some cardinals that are upside down, but hey, got some wine glasses even in the top corner. But again, it's a scrap quilt, so what does it even matter which way they go? All right. Let's turn, oh, this is the back.
Ready for the next one?
Yep, ready.
I can get it. Don't hurt yourself.
I know, I need to take a drink of water. All the talking. You know how that works with me. Talking and walking drive me nuts. All right, what's next?
One that has my lovely shark backing.
What is it called again? It's called It's Random, right?
It's random, yep.
Okay, give me 2 seconds to find it on this paper. It's not on this one. Where is it on it? Okay, I'm gonna have to find it in a second because I can't see.
You want me to find it? Probably not on that paper. Okay, maybe it is. Right
Oh,
there.
there it is. I see it.
It's random. 72 by 72.
Where's my pen? All right, let's see. This one is L10. L10. It's random. That's the name of it because the blocks were just random from me using scrap leftover stuff. So It's Random is 72 by 72. Guess what? This one actually has 80/20 in it. Like I said, there was a couple that had 80/20. All right, this was, let's see, we had this at 375. Let's take 75 off of it and make it 300. Let's make it 300. And yes, this quilt is made from batiks, which are cotton, you know, they're prettier.
They're prettier.
I love batiks. All right, L10, It's Random, 72 inches square. This does have 80/20 in it, and it was 375, but now it is 300. So we took $75 off of there, plus you're getting free shipping. Still, that's a steal. All right, I love the way the borders turned out on this, you know, like that, because they're like 3D. I think it looks really awesome. All right, let's take a closer look. There's only like 5 different fabrics in this whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, those are just the 5 different ones. Yep. 5 different fabrics. Makes up the whole quilt. Plus the backing, which matches perfectly color-wise, because this kind of looks like fish in the ocean, but it's not. I did make this on a live stream, just not the borders, because I one day said, you know what, I still have more pieces. Let's make a border. So that's what I did, was make borders for it on, not on camera. I made them separately. Oh, and it's quilted in this blue. This one's either marine or, yeah, it's marine. This one's the marine. Yeah, the color is marine and it's waves. You see that? And you'll see why, because the sharks are on the back and they're swimming in the waves. Let's let the Iron Man turn that around. And it is sharks, because you got to have sharks
cool
swimming
blue.
on the back.
It's like camel blue. Okay.
Camouflage sharks. And no, I did not line up the fabric, but it's really busy, so it's hard to even notice. All right, again, this one's called, this one's L10. It's Random, 72 inches square. This one does have 80/20 in it. It was 375 and it is now 300. I think this is probably the only one that's 80/20 in here. So again, when I take it close, so you can see the fishies are swimming in the waves. Ooh, ooh. But they're not just any waves, they're back and forth waves. So they fill in each other's sections as I go. And you can see that's where the seam is, because I didn't match it up, but who really cares? Not on this one. Let's go to the bottom. This one's from June of 2024. So this one's not as old, but older. All right. Go. Well done. Next. Okay, now I gotta remember what it's called though. Is that Holiday Bliss?
Something or other. Yeah.
Holiday Bliss or something?
Yeah. Just the top. Doesn't matter.
This is the bottom. It's directional on the birds.
Well,
Goes this way.
I would have figured it. I would have figured it out.
This one's just in time for Christmas coming. This one is called Holiday Bliss. I'm pretty sure. Yep, Holiday Bliss. All right, let me re-find it on the paper. It is very Christmassy. All right, L1, L for lap, L1, Holiday Bliss. It is 69 inches by 78 inches. Let's see, it was 250. We're going to take this to $150 for a lap quilt. Holy guacamole. That is cheap, cheap, cheap. All right, Christmas is coming, guys. Let's fill my bank account. I'm just kidding. Sorry. That's so weird, I know. All right, L1, Holiday Bliss, 69 by 78. It was 250 and is now 150. I did not make this one on camera because I was just one of those days where I didn't want to be on camera. I just wanted to sew. So I made up a really cool thing and sewed it. And I keep telling myself I need to bring you guys the pattern, but I haven't done that yet because I've been so overwhelmed with other stuff in my life. This one is quilted with ribbon and holly leaves and berries, which you guys just learned how to quilt holly leaves and berries on one of my recent long arm quilting videos. This one is also in the color cardinal thread, which makes sense because there's cardinals on here. So it's just a bunch of holiday prints. Just all sorts of holiday prints. Just mixed in. The border is perfect. It's a candy cane type stripe. And it looks amazing on there. One of these days we'll get to showing you guys how to make this quilt because I keep saying it. One of these days I'm going to do it. Someday. Holiday doesn't just end with the front. On the back side has cute holiday zoo animals. There is penguins and chickens and it's a Noah's Ark. Let's just say that. Without the Noah's Ark, there's lions, there's kangaroos, koalas,
tigers,
monkeys. We got handshakes between bunnies and I don't even know what that thing is. We got some parrots and some, I don't even know what that thing is. It's just cute. All right, so it's L1 Holiday Bliss, 69 by 78. It was $250. It is now $100 off at $150. All right, let's take a closer look at these animals. Just gonna sit it right here so that it focuses. There we go. There's that. I did not match this fabric up, but again, it's kind of busy, so it really doesn't matter. I didn't have enough of this one to do that. And then there is a tag on it with the July of 2025. All right, on to the next. Take the water break. I'm gonna grab a fresh water while you're pulling that out. When I walk a lot, walk around, you know, when we're hanging quilts and all that stuff, I need a lot of fluids because my mouth gets so dry. Whew, it's crazy, especially when I'm talking with you guys.
Layer cake madness. Layer cake madness.
Layer cake madness. I know that's layer cake
Did you
madness.
hear?
So this one hung in a quilt shop for a while. for a few years. It hung in a quilt shop, and then I got it back and decided to put it on here for you all. This one is, where's it at?
I don't know. Is this on here?
It probably isn't.
Let me see this paper.
Sorry, we're reading to see where there it is. I found it. It's right here.
Oh,
L13.
okay.
L13. This is Layer Cake Madness. This is from the original You Can See It video, the good video that I filmed. This was one of my most popular videos. It is 66 inches by 75 inches. Let's see, it was $350. Let's take $100 off of it and make it $250. All right, so L13 Layer Cake Madness, 66 inches by 75 inches. It was $350 and it is now $250. Oops, leave the pen facing that way so I can see what line I'm on if I have to read it again. This one has a really cool quilting pattern that I haven't done in a really long time. I think this is the last quilt I quilted this on.
I think so too.
Yeah, this thread color is, what is that? It's that pinkish color, but it's in the reds. What is it called? Can't think of the name of it, but it's really cool. Beautiful, beautiful fabrics. Mixed with some Aged to Perfection, Maywood Studio. Two different ones, this one and that one, because I bought a lot of it. And while it's sitting right here, I see a string and I'm going to get it. So stay right there and look for a second while I grab a thread. I usually get these threads before we send them to people, but I'll forget about it. Got to get them when I see them. All right, and it's bound in the same fabric. That's the border, not the back. Oh, hello, mister. Did you come to say hi?
He came to get in your way.
He came to get in my way. Number,
Get out of his way.
say hi. Hello, baby. He came to be in the way. He knows I'm going to be walking right there.
He says I'm being very helpful.
He says I have to be part of this quilt show.
Very helpful.
All right, again, L13 Layer Cake Madness. It is 66 inches by 75. It was $350 and is now $250. All right, let's lay that right there. Let's take a look at the back. It's really hard to tell. It kind of just looks, like one jumbled mess, but it's just a little floral bouquet-like. Let it focus. It's just like a bouquet type fabric. And then the tag so that I don't have to bend all the way down again because I'm starting to get tired. Is that right there. So this is completed May 1st of 2022. Got a nice pretty tag, but this is the oldest one in all of the quilts. I'm pretty sure of it.
Well, because
Only because it was in a quilt shop from that date until was it last year? I picked it up at last year's quilt show in February,
Yeah.
right? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So it hung in a quilt shop for quite a while. What's next? Tequila Sunrise?
Yep.
All right, this one's only been shown once, huh?
Our last Destash, which not one quilt sold it. So all the quilts from
That's the
last
bottom.
Destash
That's
are
the
still
bottom.
here. So let's hope we get some today. You keep moving it on me. I don't know where it's going. You're confusing me.
All right, here's me screwing around quilt. This is just wanted to play with the quilting and the black light. So this is done. If you put this under a black light, which we're not going to do for this video because it means I have to dig it out and hope that it works. This glows under a black light. It's not glow in the dark, but the black light makes it awesome. So just thought I'd say that. So this one is L18 Tequila Sunrise. It is 62 inches by 76.5 inches. It was 400, and I'm not going to knock much off of here. I'm going to take this down to 350. So we're just going to take $50 off of it. But hey, that's still good. So L18 Tequila Sunrise, it is 62 by 76.5. It was 400. It is now 350. Yeah, the pink is way brighter in person. All of this is super bright in person.
Our camera is not very vibrant.
Yeah, the green is even more vibrant in person. I don't know why it doesn't pick it up. This is really just heavy quilting. This is me screwing around. This is what I do when I need something to do.
That's why we're trying to buy a new camera.
And this is why we can get me a new camera, so that this looks way more vibrant in person. I mean, on camera than it does in person. We want it to look good on camera. This one does not. This camera, even my older camera picked up better than this. This was me just having fun. This, I want to quilt that again because this is so much fun. Like, doesn't it look like just tunnels, but the tunnels are connected? Remember that spirograph? I don't know if some of you are old enough to remember, you probably are. The spirograph where you put the little a pin in the hole of the little circle thing that had the, whatever edges, and you spin it around, and whatever it creates, That is what that reminds me of, and it looks so awesome. And under a black light, it looks even better. And then obviously there is a Bargello in the middle. So this could be a wall hanging, or you can use it as a quilt. This is up to you. This is one of those things that's just me being me, having fun. That's what I enjoy doing, is quilting, doing stuff that's different and being weird about it, because, that is some weird quilting. It makes no sense, but it does, because it's like me. All right. Again, that's L18 Tequila Sunrise, 62 by 76.5, and it was 400, but is now 350.
Ready for the back?
Only because this is a heavily quilted quilt, and this took a lot of time to do. And my sunrise is not 100% perfect, but that's because I don't have the throat space for that.
Hey,
It's
you
just,
did a good job.
Me doing my thing. Sort of good. All right, here's the back. It is grapefruits, oranges, limes, and lemons. Yep. You got to throw whatever on the back that, you want when you do stuff like this, because it really didn't matter with this. It's one of those quilts that the back didn't matter. Oh, I didn't bend down. There it is. Here's the tag. It literally does say Tequila Sunrise. This was done in 2023. This was not done on camera, but it does say my Tiffany Groff quilting designs on it. So there that is. And like I said, if you have a black light in your house, or your daughter or son's room have a black light, this is one of those things that looks really awesome under a black light.
Good?
Yep.
This one is this little one.
That's Fun Kid, I think. I think that's just Kid Quilt.
It's a little guy.
Yep.
Yeah, Kid Quilt.
Okay. All right. This one is, you have it to one side. That's cool. L16 lap. L is for lap. L16. This one is kids quilt, because it's just a kids quilt. Or it could be a lap quilt, whatever you want it to be. It is 50.5 inches by 61.5 inches. It does have cotton batting in it, just as a reminder. I'll tell you if it doesn't, but most do. All right, let's see. Where was I? It was 250. Let's take 125 off of it and make it $125. 125. So it's L16 kids quilt, 50.5 by 61.5. It was 250. Is now $125. That's what I charge for baby quilts, by the way, my friends, to have them made. Hey, look, there's a tupper. I'm just going to bring the camera up close, move him out of the way. I know you want to be in the way, but you're in my way. I don't want to step on you. All right, this one is quilted in the color chartreuse, which is a green. And it's got butterflies and loop-de-loops. So it is just that. Oh, and flowers. Ooh, I just saw that. There's flowers. There's a flower. And then there's butterflies. There's a butterfly. There's a butterfly. And loop-de-loops. This nice little girl's colors. And it has polka dot yellow binding as well as the purple with polka dot yellow on the top.
I didn't realize that. That is cool.
Yeah, because I didn't have enough binding, so the top has one dash across the top. Oh, it's fine.
I didn't realize it so far until I got it home.
You're okay. All right. I did line the back of this quilt up. So it's really hard to see where the seam is. Except for when I point it out. If I pointed it out, can you see it, or can you see it without me pointing it out? I tried to get it perfect, but the polka dots kind of got hidden on some of it. But hey, it's lined up as best as possible.
Oh, Mrs. L16.
Oh, L16. What is it again? Yeah. L16 kids quilt is 50.5 by 61.5. It was 250. It's now 125. I use the pin to point the pin down at the one I'm on so I can remember.
I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah. So there's the tag on this. It doesn't have any writing, so that means I can sign it for you if you want it signed. It's just a plain old kids quilt. All right. Yeah, that's what that one is, I'm pretty sure.
Looks like they will have. Yep, got the square. They're popping.
All right. You got it?
Yep.
All right, this is Hopscotch. This is literally an interactive quilt. An interactive quilt. I made a video. I loved making this. So if you have grandchildren or anything, this is something really fun to make out of scraps and just have fun with it for your grandkids to jump around indoors on those rainy days when you can't take chalk and put it on the sidewalk with a hopscotch. All right, where did I see it? It's right there. So this is T2 Hopscotch. It's 63 inches by 84 inches. It was 350. We're going to drastically reduce this by 200. We're going to take 200 off and make this $150. $150. So if you need something for your grandkids to jump around on a rainy day, which it's been here rainy for weeks, this is the best quilt for that. So T2 Hopscotch, 63 by 84. It was 350. It is now $150. All right, let's take a closer look. I'm not going to jump around on it because I don't feel like it. Or else I'd show you guys how it works. But I did on the video. I did jump around on it on the video. Not very good at it, but I did. So this one is quilted in the color. This one is that, not marine. What's that other one that's like marine? But it's dark blue. I think this one's navy something. I don't know. But that's what it's quilted in, just so that, you know, it's quilted. And it's just loop-de-loops. I didn't do anything special on this one because I knew it would end up being jumped on, which I actually did. I jumped on it. Great way to just throw it on the carpet and jump around, though, with those kids, because it's something fun to do. And it, you know, for me, it brings back memories because I used to love taking chalk outside and just drawing on the sidewalk in front of my house as a kid in California. And I made hopscotches, and I made long ones too. And I made them you know, I made dances out of them, like jumping on one and then twirling to the next, and then doing like a, because I was a gymnast, I would do a walk over to the next one. And
Very good at that.
yeah, I did all sorts of stuff with the hopscotch. I was like, double Dutch and hopscotch were my things when I was a kid. Those are the two things I could do all sorts of things with.
Tell them they can watch the replay later. The prices
Yeah,
won't change.
you can watch the replay later. Prices will change because won't change for today's video. You know, they're not going to change. They're going to be the same. I didn't hear what he was saying. All right, this one has sideways fabric because I didn't have enough for it to go up and down. So I just put it on sideways. But like I said, this will sit on the ground anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But it is, or it can be used as a quilt. No big deal. It doesn't matter what you use it for because it'll be yours. It is sea, sailboats, fishies, sunshine, you know, Navy related, with some polka dots, with some more navy on the bottom. And then it does have a scrappy binding because it is a scrappy quilt. And then there is a tag on it that says hopscotch, and it's colorful because I felt like making it colorful. And I did this year. I don't remember when the video is from, but if Jim is here, he always puts the links.
He already did.
Yep, he already did it then.
Jim is on it.
Jim is always on it.
You got that link in there as soon as you had it on there.
And I appreciate Jim. I appreciate Kim. I appreciate all of my moderators. You guys are amazing. All right, we finished hopscotch. Pumpkins. That one's fall time, I think. That's the actual one that's called fall time. Yeah, I think so.
Beautiful red bag. Yes, fall time.
Yep, fall time. Okay. Watch out, kitty cat.
Number move.
Go. Move.
Keep going.
Oh, we're sideways.
We are?
Yep, it goes
Oh,
this
yep.
way.
I see the pumpkin.
Up this way.
I see the pumpkins. Give me a second. You're uncoordinating me. Uncoordinating me. I'm getting there. Getting there.
All right, this one is, where's it at now? L11. L11. It's lap. L11. Fall time. That is an FALL. Like, not that you fell down, but fall is in the season. Fall time. It is 61 inches by 71 inches. It was $350. We're going to make this $300. Let's go for $300 on this one. So I took $50 off of it. I think that's good. L11 fall time, 61 by 71. It is now 300. Stay there. Every time I put this pin down, it wants to roll, and then I can't find where I was on these papers. All right, let's take a closer look. It is all fall themed fabrics, pumpkins and farm trucks and leaves and hot cocoa. What did I say it was? This one is L11. L11 is what this one is. Fall time at 61 by 71. It was 350 and now it's 300. What are you looking for? L18.
I got it.
Oh, okay. He's trying to. He has to come over to my papers and see what they
I
are.
have to write down things.
All right. So this one is quilted with pumpkins. This is all freehand again. No computer, just freehand quilting. It is pumpkins and leaves. So you can see the pumpkins. You can see the leaves vary in sizes. The pumpkins vary in sizes. They go in different directions as well, so they're not all standing up. Some are sideways, and like you can see right here, some are upside down. It has got chocolate, hot cocoa cups or coffee cups, whatever you want them to be, pumpkin spice, I don't care. And then the pumpkins and the gourds on the fabric and the tree, or the trucks and the farm fresh fabric. It's all fall fabric. So this is also something I did on a live stream, I think. I think this was a Sew Sunday video that I made this. The binding is what's on the back. So once we turn it around, that's what the binding is. It matches perfectly. Oh, and the thread is called Halloween on this one.
Yeah, you can see the pumpkins really good.
Yeah,
on the
you can
back.
see it better on the back.
That's why I like the backing of this one so much.
So you can see the pumpkins really good on the back side and the Halloween color thread. Let me read it what it was again. L11 fall time at 61 by 71. It was 350 and is now 300. All right, so let's come close. I'll let the camera focus, and then you can see. Oh, well, no, you can't see. My lighting really sucks. Let me see. Is there a different angle, maybe?
That's why we're saving for a new camera.
That's why we're saving for a new camera.
All money proceeds go for a new camera for video.
Yeah, everything we sell today is going towards that new camera that we're hoping to buy for Black Friday, because
So
that's
guys
when the
can
deal
have-
will be.
So you guys can have better video quality.
That way you guys can have better videos from me. Well, I can't control what I do on a video, but the camera will be nice and clear and shouldn't go out of focus, shouldn't shake, shouldn't do anything funky. And then there's a tag, but it says the same thing that any other tag says. It's just a little hanging one. That's what I usually put, is the square hanging ones on lap quilts. I don't do the big corner ones unless it's something fancy that I designed. All right, what's next?
Whatever this one is.
That one
Here's the file.
is,
I put them there so you know.
hold on, I don't think of the name of that one.
Spring
Flower
flowers.
pot, oh, spring flowers? I thought that was
Spring
flower pot
flowers.
garden. All right, this one's L7 that he's bringing up. All right. This one's a bigger lap one.
I don't want you to hurt your hand.
All right, so this one can fit on a twin bed if you wanted it to, or even it would sit on top of a full-size bed, honestly. Let's see, L7 spring flowers. It is 71.5 by 71.5 inches, so it is a square. It was $375. We're gonna take 75 off and make this $300 now. All right, 300. So L7 spring flowers, 71.5 inch square. And a reminder that it does have cotton in it, 100% cotton. It was $375 and it is now $300. 300. Woohoo! That's good. Free shipping within the United States.
How do you attach the corner tag?
How do I attach the corner tags? I put them on when I'm binding. I have videos. Anywhere that I have a binding video, I'm usually attaching my tags. So this one is quilted with flowers. And this one is yellow wisp. This one's thread color is yellow wisp. And it's just got little daisies all over the place with loop-de-loops. I don't see any leaves or anything. So yeah, it's just daisies and loop-de-loops. I made this on some Sew Sunday videos. It's got flowers and bees on the fabric and roses. Okay, my stand is not doing what it usually does. It's not going up and down properly. I'm not buying one of these two. My goodness. All right, let's turn it around. They probably won't stay. Maybe. Maybe you'll get lucky.
It's gonna work.
The back is the same as the binding. It is a yellow, but it's not a dark yellow. It's a light yellow mixed with like a kind of a creamy brown. I'm not very good with naming color, you know. I know that red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, but I don't know all the secondary shades. So that's like a creamy brown color here. It's more brown than it is tan, so. But this is all yellow and light yellow with cream. Just not dark. And like in the shadowing, you can see the quilting. Oh, if you would have stood right there in front of the light, look at that. There's the quilting right there. If I stand in front of the light, right there, look at all that quilting. I just have to create a shadow right there. See? And you can.
Oh, okay.
That's the best way to do it, I
We need
guess.
to turn that light off.
If we turn that light off, though, they're not going to see it.
Well, we could throw that light back over here, or use it.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. We'll just leave it at that and use shadows. Oh, and it has a little side tag right here. I do have a video on my tags, you know, how to make the tags. This says spring flowers. This was July of 2025, so this is more recent. But let's get it going. More recent, but let's let it go. All right, that one's the kids' quilt. I know that one. just for fun, right?
I don't know what it's called yet. I will tell you in a second. Yes, just for fun.
Yep, just for fun. Yep, yep, yep.
It always fits on it.
This one is adorable. I love this one. I love the borders because the borders just bring it out further. All right, just what was just for fun, right? L6, just for fun. L as in lap. L6, just for fun. It is 73 inches by 74 and a half, so it's almost square. Let's see. But it was an on-point quilt, so it was really hard to get that exactly square. It was 400. Let's take 50 off of that and make it 350. Let's make that 350. So L6 just for fun, 73 by 74 and a half. It was 400. It's now 350. Stay where I put you, pen. This one is quilted with a meander. I think this is white thread, honestly. Yeah, this is white thread. It's a meander, but there's little surprise hearts in the meander. And there's little surprise flowers in the meander.
Here's a heart.
Yeah, here's a heart right here. So there's little surprise hearts and flowers just to make it a little more fun. I would call this light quilting, in case anybody's curious. This kind of quilting to me is light. And then it's little cutesy elephants in teal, 2 shades of pink, and a purple, which explains the white, teal, pink, and purple for the borders. Honestly, this together like this, I had a pair of Converse when I was a kid that kind of looked like this with the stripes along it. This one has a white back on it. I know that was the hardest decision for me, but it looked the best. I usually don't put white on the backs of quilts, but you know, sometimes it just needs something simple. So this one is a tone on tone. Let's put it in my shadow. How about that? You see it better in my shadow? There we go. So there's a tone on tone. And it does have a tag, a little flimsy tag, and it's just for fun. This was July of this year. All right. Yeah. All right. Here's another one of me just messing around with scraps off camera. All right, this one is L19. L19. It's called Fiesta. It is 52 and a half inches square. It was 250 in the last video. We're going to take 125 off of the, we're going to make it $125. Oh, look at that. It mapped out perfect. So we're going to take 125 and make it 125. So L19 Fiesta, 52 and a half inches square. It was 250 and is now 125. That means I barely make anything for my work on this one. All right. That's less than what I would have charged on the long run, probably, just for the quilting. So let's come up close. It is magically messed up on purpose. It is not meant to be completely squared out. So you can see, it just creates that funkiness that every quilt needs, is a little bit of funky. It is quilted in the color chartreuse, which is like a green thread. The thread actually glows under the black light. So anytime I quilt with chartreuse, it glows under the black light. It is squares within squares within squares. It does have a orange and yellow polka dot binding. It's actually more of a reddish orange, but either way, it matched perfect with this. So it has a polka dot binding. It creates this really cool look. Again, before we turn it over, it's L19 Fiesta, 52.5 inches square, and was $250, is now $125 off.
To email me
If you want to buy anything, make sure you email Scott at Tiffany's Quilting. Just put Tiffany's Quilting Life at yahoo.com.
Your address
and your address and how you want to pay. That way, you know. All right. So the email is in the chat. That's how you would contact. You just write to Scott at that email. And we take Venmo and Zelle, which are free. PayPal has a fee, and we'll let you know the price from the fee when we type it into PayPal.
Is there a video for Fiesta?
Is there a video for Fiesta? No, this was off camera, me screwing around.
But you did make the other one.
Yeah, the other one, the salsa, I
Yeah.
did do that on
Yeah,
camera.
there's a video for salsa. Which
Yeah,
is very much
there's-
like Fiesta.
There's a video for the quilt called Salsa that's like Fiesta. It's in the same color palette. But this one I did not do on camera. Sometimes like I said, I don't always want to be on camera. It's not that I don't like it, and it's not that I don't like you guys. It's just sometimes I need my own space. And you get it too, right? Sometimes you just need to be quiet and you need your own space.
Oh boy, I got it. It's a little.
Oh, ahoy. Okay. All right. We are moving on to L9. All right. We are going to do L9. This is called Ahoy. It is 48 inches by 63.5 inches. It was $250. Let's take $100 off and make this $150. L9 Ahoy 48 by 63.5. It was $250. It is now $150 for these beautiful batiks. All right, let's take a closer look. Ahoy! Don't know why it's called Ahoy. It doesn't look like
You named it, not me.
I didn't name it. The pattern named it that I used.
Oh, okay.
It was from a kit.
I was gonna say.
This one is quilted in the color Halloween, but it has this really cool flower that I like to do. Let's shadow that. There you go. Can you see it now? So there's like a double flower. I totally enjoy quilting these. Sometimes my brain screws it up though, and then I like make the curve have a loop or I screw it up, but I usually leave it because it adds to character of the quilt. Those are the pretty colors that are in it. Very vibrant in person. The camera is not showing the true vibrancy. The binding is the pink color. That it's not the fabric that's in the main squares, but it's the color pink that's in the main squares. All right, again, that one is L9 Ahoy 48 by 63.5 inches. It was $250. It is now $150. All right, he's going to turn it over, which is a nice, lovely batik. This is a very lightweight quilt, by the way. Just thought I'd let you know. So if you want something, say you keep your temperature in your house at like 76 inches, 76-ish degrees in the summertime. It's a little chill, but you go outside and it's like 115. So you come back in and it's 76-ish degrees. And you're like, okay, now I got the chill. This is the quilt to cover you up because it's not heavy at all, like by no means. Batiks are a lot lighter weight than regular quilting cotton is. But it is quilting cotton. It's just a different, higher thread count, woven whatever fabric. It's different, but it's lightweight. Just thought I'd let you know that, just in case you didn't know. And they're more vibrant in colors because they're usually stamp dyed. They're laid out onto the ground and then they get stamped with the colors on it. So that's this. You really can't see the quilting because it's orange on orange, but there's a tag on here. And then it says Ahoy. And it's this year. And again, if it didn't get purchased during the quilt or you see a quilt during this and you want to purchase it, just email us and ask if it's still available. 90% of the time it is. Yeah, that's done. All right, so that was L9 Ahoy, 48 by 63.5. It was $250. Now it's $150. That was also done in a video. Thank you, Jim, for putting that in there.
Next one is one of Dawn's favorites, the gems.
Oh yeah, this one. This one is like twin long.
It's super long.
Yeah, it's twin long. So those of you who have tall family members, this is one for them. Those that are 6 foot tall. This is like the perfect quilt for them.
Yeah, this is one Dawn liked.
This one is
All the
T5. Okay, hold on. Let me open up this and see. T5. This one's called Diamond in the Rough. It is 65 inches by 97. So it could be put on a regular twin, but it will come up over the pillows like you want. When you tuck the pillows in like I did when I was a kid. Hold on.
You want to find it?
I found it. Where are we at? Yeah, we're going to make it that. Right here. T5, Diamond in the Rough, 65 inches by 97 inches. It was $300. It is now going to be $150. $150. Oh, I'm going to pay more than that in shipping. Anyway, T5, Diamond in the Rough, 65 by 97. It was $300. It is now $150 off at $150. I drastically dropped that price for our Black Sunday here. Look at that. So I'm going to bring this close and tell you what it is again while I say that it has meander quilting on it. What was it again? T5, Diamond in the Rough, 65 by 97. For now, $150. This is all gems and rubies and diamonds fabrics. It's just a jelly roll race. The fabric came in the jelly roll with these colors. So whatever line this was, it was very expensive. Get it? Diamonds? Yeah.
Yes, I do get it.
And obviously, jelly roll races turn out how they turn out. I cannot control that. So if it had two next to each other, that's fine. But it's just, it's diamond in the rough. They're hidden in there. There's diamonds. And then it has black binding because, really, it's black binding. Works the best. It goes with everything. All right, let's turn it around. This one's a lightweight quilt also. Very flowy. Like, look at this. It literally just falls,
The back is very nice.
And the back is a nice soft, this is soft fabric, by the way. Very soft. It's a little floral, like as in little florals, littleness. Teeny pieces, teeny floral. But like I said, it is long. Stretch it out.
I'm trying.
So that I can get the full length in there.
I'm trying.
Look at that. See, it's way taller than Scott is. So this works for those 6 foot tall cuddling on the couch people, It can be man or woman. It doesn't matter. Everybody loves diamonds and rubies. And everybody is that secret want to be a millionaire, with all their diamonds and rubies. Isn't there a song about diamonds and rubies? A country song? What is that one? Dolly Parton? I don't know. I can't think of it. I'd have to hear the song to remember it. Here's the little tag on it. It's just one of these. Diamond in the Rough, July of 25. It was an off-camera thing because sometimes I just want to be off-camera. All right, one more time. That was T5 Diamond in the Rough, 65 by 97. It was $300 and it's now $150 less at $150. All right. Yep, I'm doing it. This phone is like being glitchy today. It's taking forever to type or anything. Yeah, it's glitchy.
I don't know what that one is. I was trying to find
Oh,
it.
that one's the potato chip.
Tater chip. Yep, tater chip.
This is a recent video on live streams.
That's the
This
tater
is
chip
because
one.
everybody wanted to make a potato chip block, and so we made a quilt.
This one was for Debbie Ott.
Yeah. Everybody
She
wanted
to know
it.
the potato chip one, so we made a
All right,
tater
hold
chip
on. Let
one.
me find it. Potato chip. There it is.
I don't know if she's on here tonight or not.
L12. L12 for lap. It's called potato chip. It is 66 by 66. It was $350. We are going to change this to $250. So we're taking $100 off of it already. And I just freshly made this thing. You guys are getting a steal here. L12 potato chip, 66 by 66. It was $350. Is now $250. Stay there, pen. Don't roll. Look at that. I love it. So many different scraps are used to make this. It's really simple, actually. And like I said, I did it in video, but these are just 2.5 by 4.5 inch. Makes a 4.5, 2.5, 4.5, 2.5, 4, 2.5, 4, all the way around. And then I decided to go further and just put it all the way around the quilt too, with a piano key border. So this has so many different prints in it. It is only quilted in a meander, and the thread color is, this is one of those newer pinky ones that I have. Oh, I can't think of it because it's one of the newer ones. Anyways, but look at all those different fabrics. And then the binding is also just scraps. Lots and lots of very colorful pieces of fabric because I made my own long, humongous scrap roll of pre-made binding for myself. So anytime I need scrappy binding, I have a roll of it. I don't know if you guys seen it, but it's like this big around. It's huge. This one is also got a scrappy back. Why? Because, well, if the front is scraps, why not make the back scraps too? So it is 100% reversible. Again, L12 potato chip, 66 by 66, was $350, is now $250. Look at all these lovely scraps on the back. There might even be some pieces from these scraps on the front, you know, because they were cut into so many different sizes when I cut all this stuff up. We got some red hot chili peppers in there. Not the band, but you know, the fabric. There's a couple of you like me out there who likes red hot chili peppers.
I like red hot chili peppers.
The band, not the peppers. I will not eat the peppers.
Yeah, we don't eat spicy.
I don't eat anything spicy. If you guys know me, I don't do spicy whatsoever. That would kill me. I have acid, so honestly, it would kill me longer than my mouth. It would be my gut. Oh, that one is on this piece of paper.
That's a big one. Pretty big.
That one's just random, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Nope, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. All right. We already did it's random. That's right. All right. This one's F4. F4. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Let's help Scott hang it real quick, though, because it is a bigger quilt.
Yeah, I didn't know we had such a big one still left. This point?
No. What did I just say it was? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. F4. So it's a full F4. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. It is 76.5 inches by 83 inches. And again, of the all. This is the at the 90% of quilts that had it. This one has 80/20 in it. So F4, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, 76.5 by 83.5. This does have 80/20 in it. It was $450. Let's take $100 off and make it $350. Woohoo! Look at that. So you get a full-size quilt for $350. That's a steal.
We had a queen at the beginning.
Oh yeah, we did have a queen
for
at the
200.
beginning. Yeah, that went even cheaper.
Yeah.
All right,
It
I
hasn't
call this
sold yet either.
I call this medium quilting, although most of you would say it was heavy. This is just my own personal opinion on how thick quilting is. See? It's not that bad. I call that medium. But anyways, this is literally a little bit of this and a little bit of that. It is from a video that I did for, what's the name of that place that used to send me fabric? I used to get a sampler box. I don't remember the name of it though. To this day, I still never remember the name of it. Maybe it's because I only got it a few times. So this does have batiks mixed with regular cottons, but you would never really know the difference, honestly. It literally is just squares, except the sashing is two different colors. One sashing goes one way and one color goes the other way. Same with the top and bottom border and the sides. They go with the direction of the colors. All right, and then the binding is the same color as the back. So as soon as we turn this around, the binding is that color.
Like, what is that called? Salmon?
Yeah, this is like a salmon color.
It's a pretty pink. Oh, you gotta show them this tag.
F4, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It is 76.5 by 83.5. This does have 80/20 in it. It was $450. It is now $350. All right, let's take a closer look. Oh, and the thread color. What was this thread color? Yellow. This one's yellow wisp, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, this is yellow wisp. No, that's the peach. Peach. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Peach something or other. Yeah, it's peach.
It is. You're right. It's peach. I had to look
It's
closer
hard to
without my
tell
glasses.
because this is a salmon color.
Yeah.
So it makes it look yellowish, but it's actually peach.
Peach one.
Yeah. I forgot what it's called though. Peach sorbet or something. I don't know. Peach something or other. All right. And then the tag this is from 2024. So this puts this in the older pile of quilts. So that's from January of 2024. That means I made it in 2023 sometime. Just didn't get around to quilting it.
Well, remember, we have other quilts that are for sale that
Yeah.
are going to be shown tonight because we don't have enough time.
Yeah, I had other quilts that we were going to show tonight, but we're like running out of time.
So
There was way too many quilts to show in this short period of time.
2024.
Yeah. We only give ourselves 2 hours on the live streams, so.
Flower garden or flower something.
What are we on?
Flower pot.
Oh, yeah, that's the flower pot. Can I find them? You guys know why we do this with the letter and number combination. It's so that we can find the quilts and make sure that the people get the quilt that they really wanted. Oh, you got it hung. I was going to come help you. All right, this is L19. Do we have these on these pieces of paper here? Just so that you guys know. We write it down, the size, the previous price is on there, and then I'm writing the new prices on there too. Once I change it. So this is L19 Flower Pot Garden. It is 60 inches by 70 inches. It was $400. We're going to take $50 off of this and make it $350. Woohoo! L19 Flower Pot Garden. It's 60 by 70. It was $400. We took 50 off and made it $350. This one I did on live stream as well. Right? Was this film video or was this live stream?
I think it was a live stream.
I think this was live stream. So all of the flowers are quilted the same. They all have that same feather all the way around and same swirl. The leaves have the same leaves and there's the same stem, but all the pots are different. So I didn't quilt in all this background. So this to me is like super light quilting. This has stripe in it. This has a back and forth flower. And then, like I said, they're all, so every single pot is quilted differently. That one's like brick. That one's like in and out lines. That one's this really cool, like funkiness. And we got a swirls. Got the wavy lines. Some more swirly things. A double, like fence type thing. A spider web type thing, but it's not a spider web and just crosses across. Yeah. And then the binding is this pretty orange, and the border is this pretty floral, like very pretty floral, which surprisingly, this and this, two separate fabric lines. Do you see that teal? It matches. It's like it was meant to go together. Even though they're not the same flowers, the colors are the same, but it's not from the same fabric line. Makes no sense. No sense to me, but hey, like I said, everybody's done something that someone else has, pretty much. And the colors are pretty much all the same too.
Hey, we made a mistake.
What did we make a mistake on?
This is not L19.
This isn't L19?
Nope, we will make this L29.
L29?
Yeah.
Oh, was there a
Good
second
thing.
L?
Yeah, Karen's paying attention. L19 was Fiesta.
Ooh, how did we mark that twice?
So, Flower Pot Garden, just make it L29.
Okay, L29 is this one then. Okay, guys, this one is now L29. L as in lap, L29. Because somehow we ended up with two of the same on here. That's weird. We never do that. Flower Pot Garden, 60 by 70. It was 400. It is now 350. So L29 is $350 now.
Yeah. Oh, I can't believe we did that. That's my bad.
Thank you for paying attention, Karen.
Yep, Karen is on it. Look at that. She knows our numbers better than we do. And we have them all written on a piece of paper.
Wow. Well, on two pieces of paper, actually. That's probably how we messed up because it's on here. You know?
I know. Are we flipping this?
Oh, yeah, flip it, flip it.
Okay. All right, I only have 10 minutes left.
How many quilts are left? 3.
Yeah, but we're trying to end it showing on the side one again.
We can do the Liberty Lane. That's right there. All right, this one has bird fabric. They were directional, but I put them on where these birds are going this way and these birds are going that way. So they're opposite. And then if you go down, they change direction because there's a seam. So now they're going the opposite way. So the birds are everywhere. And you can kind of see the quilting on the back. I have a thing for putting racing stripes down the center when I don't have enough fabric, but you guys know that you can do whatever you want with the back of the quilt. It really doesn't matter. And then this has just a little hanging tag on it. This was finished 5 of this month. 5 of this year. May.
Yeah.
Yep.
The birds are so cute.
Yes, they are. It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. It goes with the theme for the fact that this is from a garden, you know. All right, we're going to throw Liberty Lane up?
Yeah.
Okay. And that.
I'll put 2 of them on there.
All right.
Plan that I'm doing. Tell them we got plenty more.
We have
for sale.
plenty more for sale. If you didn't see something on here, but you've seen it on a previous video, let us know.
Well, yeah,
There's
our last Destash, we didn't sell any. So if you watch the last Destash, we will give you
Yeah.
a better price than what is on there.
Yeah, if you watched the last D-Stash and there was something on the previous D-Stash, we didn't sell anything from that, so we can give you a better price than what the last
Much better.
D-Stash has.
We will give you Black
And if
Friday
there's
deal.
something on Etsy that you want and you absolutely have to have, if it's not, because we're going to pull the ones, if anything sells today, we pull it off Etsy right away. If it's still on Etsy, though, in the next couple days and you really want it, email us instead of buying it now, the buy it now thing on Etsy. Just email us and you'll get a better price than what it says on Etsy. We tend to do that for people. All right, this is Liberty Lane, as in twin, T3. It's called Liberty Lane. That was the name of the kit that I put together. This was a big, giant, couple $100 kit. 60 inches by 79 inches. It was 400. We're going to take $100 off of it because I'm proud to be an American and we're selling it for 300. So we're making it $300. So again, one more time, this is T3 Liberty Lane, 60 by 79. It was 400. It is now 300. Look at that. So beautiful. It is quilted with loops and stars and fireworks. Well, my quilting rendition of fireworks, because, you know, I can't quilt fireworks, but there's one right there. You know, because that's a hard one to, you know, turn into quilting. But it has stars, fireworks, and loops. America the Beautiful, Liberty and Justice for All is what the panel in the center says. I did not follow the pattern properly and put all those colors around it like the pattern said. I just did my own thing because I never follow patterns through and through. It does have mitered borders. I really, really wished this one would have been the opposite way, but it wouldn't have worked that way because there wasn't enough fabric. They only gave me enough to go this way with it, which was kind of dumb. But I like all the words to face out, except for the top if it's directional like this. I like it to face in. But that's just me. It has a lovely stars and stripes binding. And it does say, let freedom ring, America, the land that I love, liberty and justice for all, and so on and so forth around the border.
Ready to turn it around?
Yep, ready to turn it around. Oh, and it's quilted in white thread. And it has 100% cotton batting, like 90% of the quilts we've shown today have. That other 10% was 2 quilts that were 80/20. One more time. T3 Liberty Lane, 60 by 79. It was 400 and now it's 300. Let's take a closer look. This is just navy blue with white stars and polka dots. And then you can see my little rendition of fireworks and stars quilted into it. And then it does have a tag, which, you know, says what it is. The front says just my information, but I throw those on here so that I know what the name of the quilt is, so I don't have to keep digging for it. All right. Put this right there. Sorry for the shaking, guys. I'm not the best camera person. Is that it for tonight? Yep. All right, so let me scoot over here. Hi, everybody. I'm still going.
Queen size going on again.
Oh, we're putting a queen size on again?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna end it with that.
We're going to end it with a queen size up here.
Yeah. Cheapest quilt of the night.
The cheapest quilt of the night. For its size, I should say.
See it again.
You can
Scrapalicious.
see it one more time. It is Scrapalicious number 5. It's 80 by 86. It was 250. It was 450 originally the first time, and they took it down to 250, and now it's 175. So that thing has been jumped down and down and down. All right. Hi, everybody. Anyway. Any questions or anything? Notice I actually put my glasses on tonight, so I didn't have to dig for them anywhere. And I didn't have to hunt for them on my own head, even though I would dig on the desk. They're on my head. Well, this time they're on my eyes, like they're supposed to be. So I could see. I could see everything. So clear. All right. So anyways, if you are interested in any of these quilts, and this one was, I don't remember. If you're interested in any of these quilts, don't forget to email us if it's on the video. This one was, I took it down to 175. Yep. queen size quilt for $175. That's like the lessest amount of money, even to my own family. I have charged my family more for queen size. They get a family discount, but not this much. So you guys are getting a Christmas discount because it's, Black Sunday. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know my mic was cutting. It's probably because it could be dying too. Hopefully it's not still cutting out. Oh, no, because I don't know what it'll do when I do. It'll probably make some really loud noise. All right, guys. Well, if you are interested in any quilts you've seen in today's video, just email us. Scott will let you know if it's sold or not. And that's it. That's all we got.
Tell them no, T5 is the diamond in the rough one.
No, T5 is diamond in the rough.
This is a Q.
This is a Q. This is Q, I don't know what. Let me grab my paper one more time. Paper is plural. Just in case somebody had a question.
Tell them what one this is.
This one is Q1. Q1. Yep, Scrapalicious number 5.
Yeah. Now, Susan, she mentioned Oopsie and diamond in the rough.
Yeah, she mentioned Oopsie and diamond in the rough. Susan did. Yeah, L17 and T5. Again, if you're interested, though, just email us. Email us. Email us. That's the best thing you can do. And for those that do buy anything, we do take PayPal with a fee, and then Zelle and Venmo are free. So there's that. And then that's it. That's all I got. Any other questions before we go? All right, guys. Well, if anybody did purchase anything today, I highly, highly, highly thank you, because now I can quilt some more quilts and have room in the closet. And secondarily, money towards a new camera. So this is better. Because this is not good. This video sucks. So, anyways, thank you all for hanging out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
It'll be Thursday, right?
Yeah, no, not Thursday.
No.
Thursday's Thanksgiving.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah,
go-
we already did breakfast.
Yeah,
at
I'm not
Tiffany's.
going on for Thanksgiving.
No,
Nope.
no, it'll
No.
be probably next Sunday.
Yeah, it'll be next Sunday. Next Sunday we will come on and we'll be back at something in the sewing machine. Something and the sewing machine. But I'm going to film a video this week. Hopefully.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.